Okay, you've been selected. Gwen is your boss.
I've been selected.
You have anything? No, there's not really much. You're the plague doctor, right?
You gonna tell me what I've become?
Oh, Scarlet Woman.
Thank you.
You're the backup. You're second in command. Get at it. I trust you.
You become bad, but I'm
You're
not gonna tell you what you become.
Bad mamma jamma.
Go,
All right,
go talk
we'll
to Dean if you want to know what role you are.
Yeah, they chose you. Just don't die. I don't know.
This is JuicyBerry, my opponent this week in a Pokemon Draft League. Don't let his fox ears fool you. This dude has attempted the hyper-difficult Run-and-Bun Nuzlocke for fun. His Snow Fairies won their first match against the Cincy Clefable, and his Nuzlocke experience has given him knowledge of strategies that even I might not know about. True to his cute fox ears, he drafted the Snow Fox herself, Alolan Ninetales, and boasts a synergistic team that revolves around setting the snow. He's going to prove a tough opponent, and I'm kinda nervous for this week, but I'm ready to take him down. He might have a cute fox, but I have a cute turtle! My boy, my precious, precious boy! The updated analysis. Nerds. I have no idea what I'm even looking at. What the fuck does this even mean? As a Nuzlocker, Juicy's prep is probably immaculate. Won't stop the giglets. In addition to Juicy's fox, he has a team full of threatening attackers. So Titan and Alolan Sandslash benefit from the snow with their Slush Rush ability, which makes them super fast in the snow. Alolan Sandslash in particular blows holes through my Hatterini. Berries and Steel types do not mix. Blaziken can one-shot a large portion of my team, including the tanky Hisuian Gudra. Primarina threatens my Torkoal. Glaceon's special attack stat makes my Meowstic blush, and he has a number of supportive options that can make his offensive ones shine. Norvern can provide some good bulky support as a Tailwind setter. Hisuian Electrode can provide speed control with fast Thunder Wave and Electro Webs, and Galarian Slowking can reset my Trick Room. A part of the buffs to Snow this generation are that Ice types get increased defense in Snow. Ninetales also learns the powerful move Aurora Veil, which for 5 turns will have damage done to allies. I cannot let this thing get its veil up. 6 of Juicy's Pokemon can set the snow. A lot of this matchup is going to come down to who can keep control of the weather. This is going to be a match of ice and fire. If 2 weather effects are set on the same turn, the weather that sticks is determined by which weather effect has been set last. Torkoal is slower than Ninetales, so if we both lead with our weather setters, Torkoal should come out on top. But to be super safe, I'm also running Sunny Day on Meowstic. I toyed with the idea of leading Lilligant and Meowstic, which lets me exert fake-out pressure with Meowstic, while also threatening to bring in Torkoal from the back and setting Sun, to activate Lilligant's Chlorophyll ability and get a guaranteed hit on one of Juicy's Pokemon. But then, Juicy decided to draft a Lizard, and those plans became way more complicated. Salazzle is a faster fake-out user than my Meowstic, and so it can be very disruptive while threatening to assist another Pokemon set up, like, say, a Speed Boost Blaziken. I came up with all sorts of stupid ideas to try to get around this, from using Choice Scarf on Meowstic to outspeed Salazzle, to an eject button on Meowstic to help switch him out mid-turn and potentially punish a fake-out. And then I remembered Covert Cloak exists. And all was well with the world. Despite Juicy discouraging me from going through with it, I decided that Chlorophyll in an easy way to overwrite Juicy's Snow was too valuable to leave behind. The turtle moves. They've been guarding our home so well. Torkoal is going for an offensive moveset, with Protect to keep him safe while I position things correctly, and Lilligant is boasting After You to make sure that Torkoal can go first in a pinch. It's also holding a Focus Sash item because most of Juicy's team can one-shot her. We gotta keep our flowers safe. While I expect that duo to put in some work, they're not going to be our primary mode here. The star of our Game 1 mode is Trevenant. With some precise EV training, Trevenant is guaranteed to live at least 1 hit from anything on Juicy's team, so long as I Terra Water it into the right matchups. With a Mental Herb, it cannot be taunted, though using up my Terra on turn 1 doesn't feel good in this matchup. It also opens up Trevenant to being fake-outed if Juicy calls my Terra, though hopefully that's too crazy of a read for even Juicy to make, right? This man plays like it's a Nuzlocke. And I'm banking on that. I'm a Clocktower player, baby. And I got me some bluffs. Leading Trevenant and Meowstic, armed with a Covert Cloak, guarantees that I can get Trick Room up on turn 1. Assuming Juicy doesn't have anything unexpected that I didn't think through. Yeah, that'd be crazy. That'd be wild. Gudra seals up the rest of the coverage that I need, and Toxtricity brings Brick Break, just in case Ninetales gets that Aurora Veil up.
Oh yeah, I switched out Spiritomb for Toxtricity, by the way. I was originally going to be loyal to my team, but I realized that Spiritomb and Trevenant overlap too much in their usage. See ya later, sucker!
There's also a secret third mode here. I could go for some Toxtricity Boom Burst shenanigans, with Lilligant and Gudra's Ghost Terras, along with Trevenant being a ghost type. All three of them can avoid the Boom Burst friendly fire, unlike some unlucky Pikachus I know. In addition to preventing Ninetales Snow from sticking, it also comes down to whether I can position Torkoal well enough to sweep Juicy's team, while avoiding his extremely scary Blaziken. We're betting it all on the turtle, folks! When the appointed day came, Juicy awaited me, writing down your Terras as well. Is Hermit your Sandslash?
Hermit is my Sandslash.
Okay.
Did I just write Hermit?
You just wrote Hermit, yeah. I cannot flinch from Fake Out with this lead, because Trevenant is immune to it as a ghost type, and Meowstic has a Covert Cloak which protects it from secondary effects like flinching. I should be able to safely go for a Fake Out into Blaziken and put up Trick Room with Trevenant. My Trevenant also has the Frisk ability, so I know what items Juicy's Pokemon are holding. Blaziken has a weakness policy, so it can get a buff if it gets hit by a attack that it's weak to. Salazzle's King's Rock is the puzzling one, but I go through with my original plan. Because both Blaziken and Salazzle can one-shot my Trevenant, I Terra Water it. There's a world where Juicy calls out the fact that I am Terraing Trevenant and uses Fake Out on Trevenant on turn 1 despite the fact that Trevenant is immune to Fake Out. But that would take some serious balls.
Does that thing have an inner focus?
It has
Wait.
something.
Interesting. Is there an item that stops flinch?
There is.
I was not aware that existed. Very interesting.
Surprise! I'm left in a good position here. After Blaziken got a speed boost from its ability on turn 1, Blaziken is now faster than my Meowstic, which means it's slower than my Meowstic in Trick Room. Because my game plan revolves around getting Torkoal in a position to sweep though, and Torkoal sets the sun, I cannot bring in Torkoal so long as Blaziken is still alive. So because my Meowstic can now move before Blaziken, and I train my Meowstic offensively, specifically for Blaziken, I want to try and go for that kill on that stupid chicken. I double into it. Very nice.
You got a crit out of that too.
That was a very good crit. Because I doubled into Blaziken, the Blaziken was always going to go down there, but it's so nice to get some damage on that stupid Salazzle. I actually didn't expect the Salazzle to live a Psychic from Meowstic, so he's running a bulky lizard. Bad news for me! He brings in Ninetales, which sets the snow. I have a feeling he might want to go for Aurora Veil next turn, which I need to prevent. Because Blaziken has been cleared, I can safely switch over to Torkoal. I also decide that it's more valuable to set up a light screen than to kill the Salazzle this turn. This is mainly because I want Torkoal to come in safely, and I want it to take as minimal damage as possible. Torkoal gets more powerful the more HP it has, so if I can cut down these specially offensive Pokemon's attacks, that can only benefit my cute turtle. Ninetales goes for a hit on Trevenant, and reveals that it has Freeze Dry, which is super effective against water types. I was kind of afraid of this move, not gonna lie, so I'm especially glad that I switched over to my turtle. Meowstic gets taunted, which is kind of fine, because I was most likely going to go for an offensive move next turn anyway. I could safely switch it into something else here, but I want to make sure this Ninetales goes down, and I'm not 100% certain that Overheat will kill Ninetales. Very nice. It's not over yet. Primarina threatens my turtle, and while I don't remember in the moment, Primarina's also pretty slow. It can do pretty well in Trick Room, but I go for the obvious offensive play here. Earth Power and Psychic into Primarina. Oh, it's slow. Oh yeah, it's 60 base power, of course, what am I saying? And now it's GG's.
I mean, I clearly lost this game 1.
I'm just being super safe.
What is this item that stops flinches? Because I am not aware of it.
It is Covert Cloak.
I did not realize that it stopped flinches too when it secondary effects. You'd think that's a primary effect of like something like Fake Out. Interesting.
Yup.
Alright.
I was very
Okay.
scared of you outspeeding me with Fake Out, so I went Covert Cloak.
I did outspeed you with Fake Out. That was entirely the plan. Okay. Well, now that I know what I'm dealing with,
Mm-hmm. This lead threatens to switch in Torkoal and guarantee a hit with Lilligant. But on this turn 1, there's some fake-out pressure from Salazzle, which complicates things. I may have Covert Cloak on Meowstic, but I expect that Juicy has learned from Game 1. I think that he's going to fake out my Lilligant to prevent it from attacking. I decide to protect Lilligant. I want that Blaziken dead, and I have trained my Meowstic to kill Blaziken in one hit with a Tero Psychic. Unfortunately, he went for the super safe and kind of obvious play of protecting his Blaziken so that it can get a speed boost. I really should have seen it coming because Lilligant outspeeds Blaziken naturally. Turn 2, there's no fake-out pressure though. Juicy doesn't know that I'm not running close combat on Lilligant, so he probably expects me to switch in Torkoal from the back into the Meowstic slot and close combat one of his Pokemon to one-shot it. Ice Spinner was a choice to cover for Noivern, but I haven't seen Noivern up front. But Tera Psychic on Meowstic kind of telegraphs that Meowstic is the option that I brought to cover for Blaziken and Salazzle. I really want that Blaziken dead, but because it outspeeds, I'm not quite sure what to do.
I'll be honest, that's not what I expected.
That fling from Salazzle is way scarier than it looks. I didn't realize it at the time, but apparently if a Salazzle flings a King's Rock, it makes the opponent flinch. If I had gone for an attacking move with Lilligant there, Lilligant would have eaten dirt. Under these conditions, my Toxtricity is faster than Primarina, so I should be able to Volt Switch it for a little bit of chip damage, and safely switch in my Lilligant, which should be able to one-shot it once it comes out. Both of these Pokemon are special attackers, so I also go ahead and set up a light screen. But Primarina has Aqua Jet and kills my Toxtricity before it does a single thing! Yo, you're the new guy. You're on thin ice, buddy. I do still get that safe switch into Lilligant, but at what cost? Sitting here in front of Primarina, I see a one-hit KO. If Meowstic sets Sunny Day, my Lilligant will outspeed Salazzle, and should be able to one-shot Primarina with a one-turn Solar Blade. Hilariously, Juicy switches in Ninetales right before I set the sun! So we have a nice 2-second Ice Storm. That's a great Poison Tera! Jesus! But I don't get the one-hit KO on Primarina because of the Poison Tera. I'm not 100% certain what to do here either. This match has been complicated. But I realized that because Primarina is poison, my Tera Psychic Meowstic should threaten it, and Meowstic is speedy, while Primarina has 60 base speed. I lock in the kill and hope for the best.
Oh yeah, psyched it.
Yep.
Alright, well, GG. Nothing else I can do.
What Juicy doesn't realize is I don't have close combat on Lilligant, so this battle is not over. Still, all that's really left for me to do is to safely pivot in Torkoal and sweep the rest of his team.
I completely prepped without knowing that Covert Cloak was a thing. That completely screwed up all of my plans.
It's so good.
Not being able to shut down the Meowstic, which I was completely expecting, made it impossible.
I was so scared of Galarian Slowking, and I was shocked that you did not bring it.
I did not see a use case for him, I'll be honest. The only thing I could have potentially done with him was set up Snow on the switch out.
He can reverse Trick Room, and he tanks a hit from literally everything. And that's pretty much game. Oh, man.
Well,
Yes.
GG.
Yeah, GG. Oh my god. I need to look up what King's Rock does. I saw that you had it, and I was like, what is that? King's Rock.
Fling King's Rock is basically another fake out without priority. This is why I said the Meowstic having Covert Cloak when I didn't know that was even an item in the game completely screwed up my plans.
Oh,
I was gonna lock
shit.
it down for 2 turns.
Damn. I spent 3 entire days thinking through scenarios without Covert Cloak because I forgot Covert Cloak existed until like yesterday. And then I remembered it existed and I was like, oh wait, that simplifies things so much.
This is my entire prep. A list of priorities for each Mon.
Oh my god.
It was entirely defeated by Covert Cloak. Honestly, thinking back on it now, like 10 seconds ago, game 2, I should have started by knocking off that Meowstic and then throwing the King's Rock at it.
Wait, is Fling is that a dark
Fling
type?
Fling is dark type.
Oh shit.
It's great tech. It just didn't get to shine at all.
Fun.
The other tech I had ready to go was an Aqua Jet onto Blaziken to proc that weakness policy and start cleaning house on your team.
Oh my god, I noticed you were running Aquajet on Pre-Marina. I thought that was wild.
It was not meant to kill anything, but the 6% toxicity was a viable target for it. I think the biggest mistake I made in calking then is I considered Meowstick a non-threat. I was considering it running a full support move. I didn't think it would bring any coverage at all. I had some other funky tech too. I had Noivern running Switcheroo holding a red card.
Oh
So
my
that I could go
god!
attack, so that I could Switcheroo something, attack it, possibly KO it, and then switch to one of my other Pokemon.
That's so funny.
I'll let you go.
Of
Take care.
course. Bye.
Thank you so much to Juicy for a really scary match. That was so fun! I feel like I was able to identify his threats and take care of them in ways that he didn't expect. Granted, I didn't expect him to not know about Covert Cloak, so I'm sure the next time that I face Juicy will not be the same. The amount of preparation that Juicy puts into his matches is jaw-dropping. But we pulled out another 2-0! Ha! That's 2 weeks of victories now. The Gaslighting Giglets are still in first place in the standings, but our next match is against our host herself, Amber and the Thornham Fractures. With her Oricorio as a star dancer, it's not gonna be easy. Wish me luck! And when you go out into the cold today, don't forget your Covert Cloak.